Family, catch us live on your TV screens.
Yes, everybody, catch us live on the TV screen every weekday between the hours of 4 until 5. And right now, though, I'm joined by the gentleman who Ugie mentioned earlier. He goes by the name of Thuso Pharela. You're talking all things visual art. He's a visual artist. I understand that earlier also mentioned something about fine arts, but we're going to dive a little bit more into this so we can understand and establish what the difference is. And if you guys have any questions, hit us up on our social media platforms. Find us on Twitter, Ekse_live. On Facebook, it's Ekse Live. Thuso, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
The first question I want to know, what is a visual artist?
Well, a visual artist is someone that portrays his emotions or her emotions through the art field, right? We have different art forms, and it could be contemporary art, or it could be portraits, or it could be landscapes. So we use art to portray our feelings through that.
A visual, also,
The visual art.
I imagine it has something to do maybe with cameras, moving, or something like that.
Yes, it does have something to do with cameras.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
I
now
could say
continue. Yeah.
different colors in paint.
Okay.
Different paint have different meaning.
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
There's light and strong. Some capture nature perception. Some draw strong emotions. So yeah.
Yeah. I understand that you're originally from Ugie,
Yeah.
but now you're based here in Cape Town because of the commission. What does it mean to be commissioned as an artist?
Well, it means I could say I've broken a boundary, because we know as artists we get exploited at some point.
Yes.
So it means, in a way, being recognized in another place. It means that my chances of being recognized across the country, across the world,
Okay.
are very high. You understand?
Uh,
Remember, I'm originally based in East London.
yes.
So someone actually called me to come over for a commission on the side. So it actually means that now I'm being recognized across the country.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
Congratulations for you for being commissioned. I want to find out what the difference between portraits and mural paintings. What's the difference between those?
Okay.
Because I understand you dabble into both.
Yeah, that's true. A portrait is a drawing of someone. It's a sketch of someone, basically. You
Okay.
understand? For instance, if you send me a reference photo to do a portrait of you, see, that's a portrait on its own.
Okay.
Now we use different art equipment for a portrait. It can be paint, or it can be pencils or charcoals. Now, a mural painting is a painting that's done on a wall. You understand?
Okay.
Yes, it's a mural painting which can be done on with spray paints. It can be
Yes.
done with acrylic paints. So that's the difference between the two.
Yeah, and then you said at some point that you inspired, or rather your inspiration is drawn from poverty and peer pressure into the community. Why? Tell me more about that.
Well, it's because I've came across a number of people that actually struggle to make ends meet through their craft. We know there's a lot of people who have different talents, but they just don't know how to use them, or they don't know the right resources to actually make it.
Yeah.
You understand? So since I've came across a number of people that go through the same things, I just realized I could do something to portray my feelings, how I feel about it. You understand? So from that, I decided to just do things that touch others. Most people can relate to. Yes.
Yeah, that's interesting. I understand that you also draw a lot of inspiration from pain, as well
Yes.
as that's actually amazing, because I didn't think that as an artist maybe a mural a painting
No, that
can
comes
come from such a place. You mentioned something about artists that are struggling to make ends meet, and as far as visual art is concerned, how are you as Thuso bringing hope to those artists?
Well, I make sure that I stay active so that they keep track of what I do, because that's the only way they see what I do. You see, most artists have never seen me before.
Yeah.
They've seen my artworks on social media, which I do believe brings hope in them. And I've gotten approached by a number of artists saying
Yeah.
that they struggle to make ends meet with art, or they struggle to promote their work. Or others might say that I can't sell my artworks on exhibitions.
Yeah.
I understand. So by being active on social media, that's actually where I get commissions.
Okay.
That's actually where I get commissions. I ship portraits countrywide. So by being active, doing portraits, every single week, maybe when I get time. I do believe it does bring hope to others.
Yeah.
You see, sometimes we do post progress shots, meaning that before you send a final redemption of the portrait, you at least show people where you started and how you started your grid.
Yes,
Because we use grids and whatnot, do you understand? So by them seeing that, it actually brings them, it actually shows them how it's done, how you start, and how you get your proportions right.
Yeah.
Yes. Because sometimes I know I grew up being an artist who just loved drawing Dragon Ball Z's and all. Yes.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me because growing up in college, I never thought this would be possible. So now that kids like us can see that so it's reachable to understand them seeing you, watching you on social media. Speaking of social media and your work being on social media, do you do exhibitions in gallery, something like that, or do people purely see your work on social media?
To be honest, I did exhibit my work before. I think it was 4 or 5 years back when I was still growing as an artist. The first painting that I took to an art gallery stayed there for more than a week, and it didn't get, no one bought it.
Okay.
So that made me realize that my chances of actually selling a work on exhibitions are very slim. So instead of sending my artworks on art galleries, I can just build a name for myself and have my own solo exhibition. You understand?
Okay.
So ever since that day, I decided to just use social media platforms to market my work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. So a week, your portrait being in a gallery for a week, that's a bad thing. Usually they sell faster than that.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, so you can.
And they take 25% off. So I just
Of your hard work.
of my
And
hard
we're
work.
also moving digitally right now. So not a lot of people, as COVID-19 has closed a lot of places. So not a lot of people go into these institutions and establishments to view your work. Let's talk about the charity. I know that you are also passionate about charity organizations. Tell me more about that. And I think you have something to do with donating some of your work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's a charity that I've thought of in East London where I'm based. I haven't done much yet,
Yes.
but I'm still planning to do a lot. I've done community service at home, but I'm still planning to do more. I'm still planning to do more. I don't just want to donate an art piece. I also want to donate at least
Mali.
imali, that's at least maybe 5,000 as a starter.
That's
It's,
it. Shout out to you for doing amazing work. While we're speaking about doing amazing work, abantu basekasi that like to draw, baqala with Dragon Ball Z, still maybe drawing some other animes, but they don't know where to take it to the next level or how to go about it. Do you mentor kids ekasi, or wherever it is that you're based, teach them a thing or two about the things that you know?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I struggle to actually meet up with them because I'm actually based in East London. I've been there for a long time. So I usually mentor them through social media. WhatsApp is one of the powerful platforms that I use to actually help them. I've actually brought one of the students that I mentor here today. He's from my hometown, Ugie. So I found out that he's this side in Cape Town. So I told him he should come through,
Yeah.
And it's actually my first time meeting him because I usually help him on social media.
Social media.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And other people that are also interested, being like the guy that you brought today, where can they contact you or they reach out? But say, Thuso, help me. I want to do this and this and that.
My inbox is always open. I can give them my number. We can talk on WhatsApp. I do actually provide service through WhatsApp, but excluding Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah.
Because I'm barely online on that side. So yeah, they can just WhatsApp me.
What's the number?
It's 063 911 3463.
Yeah. Do you charge them? Is there any fee? Yamajan.
No, it's free.
Everything is free of charge.
Tutorials are free.
Wow, that's amazing. And if you guys are also doing amazing work up on the Hleli Corner and you'd like us to profile you guys, all you have to do is email us at ekse@capetowntv.org. Right now, though, it's time for us to take a quick breather. Siyabulela noThuso wenza ixesha sincokola nge-visual art. Now we know a little bit more about it. Siyabulela for it. Right now, though, it's time for an ad break. Don't go anywhere. Ekse is coming with more after this.
CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screen.